Hello, hockey and basketball fans. I'd like to sort of start with apologize that I accidentally stopped recording what I'd hoped would be a complete video about the statuses of the Raptors and various Canadian NHL teams following the NHL's own All Star break, but going into the NBA's All Star break. I stopped the previous video accidentally by discussing where various Canadian teams were in the NHL standings. So, as of now, going into games that can take place on Wednesday Eastern Time, the Leafs, Jets, and Oilers are in playoff spots, whereas the Flames, Sens, Habs, and Canucks aren't. Sens are the most likely team among them, Habs, and Canucks to see playoff action if only one of those teams qualifies. So, in this video, what I would do is start off by going into going into the Alright, so what I thought I would do is where I thought I should go here. So alright, okay, yeah. What the Leafs, developments since the All-Star break. So, it seems that the Oilers end up on the last weekend snapping a lengthy point streak, 11 games when they end up losing to the Habs. But it's a huge reason why they're very much in the mix for a top 3 Atlantic Division spot, or not Atlantic Division, but Pacific Division spot. And yet, when it comes to Leafs and Lightning, the Leafs haven't done as well, following, have struggled with Austin Matthews out of the lineup, having earned so far. Having so far earned after last preseason when he hasn't been in the lineup, put together a 3-4-0-0 win, regulation loss, overtime loss, shootout loss record. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go to. So I'm just going to go for a moment here. So Leafs have played, Leafs going into. So what I'm going to do is just going to go to. All right, so that's going to here. So that's here. So 3-4-0-0, including their last 5 games, 2-3-0-0. Where they haven't gotten together a win streak, despite the importance of getting one together. In my last video, I mentioned in the standings, the Lightning tied with the Leafs on points, but ahead on points presented due to fewer games having been played after last preseason. Yet, to those who claim that the Leafs need home ice advantage to win the postseason, I say, following the 2003-04 season, the Leafs have actually performed better when they've been away from what was once the Air Canada Centre, but has since been renamed Scotiabank Arena, than at said arena. I mean, indeed, I go back to the last, to their last 2 playoff series, which featured travel between Scotiabank Arena and the opposing team's arena. 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs, the Leafs ended up splitting the first 2 games with the Habs, both of which take place at Scotiabank Arena, ended up winning 2 straight games over at the Bell Center. Who would have thought the Leafs would win both rather than at most one? And then where did the collapse occur? Games 5 and 7 were at Scotiabank Arena. The Leafs lost both of those. Leafs ended up losing Game 6 of that series, but again, to be fair, how the Leafs perform at the Bell Center? If you guessed they went 2-1 there, you'd be right. So, all right. So let's see here. All right. So what I would do is where do we go here? All right. So it's been kind of a mixed bag among Canadian teams, Canadian NHL teams. Sens seem to have gone on a little bit of a heater. Flames have struggled to put together consecutive games with points. The Leafs split their first two games. The Oilers have gone on a heater. And geez, I can hear. Excuse me. I need some gas there. So certainly, just going to go to the Twitter page of TSN of Leafs Lunch 1050. The I did say it a bit earlier about Austin Matthews and that. Well, thought I would do is I have to go to the washroom in a bit. I'm going to. I'd hope to include the heart to heart with Kyle. What I would say to Kyle Dubas if I were, advising him on what he would need to do. But first, I thought I would mention that Matthews appears good to go, and I'm not going to believe that until he actually hits the ice. But we'll see what happens. And I'm going to stop things there because I really got to go to the washroom. I plan to be back as soon as possible. Anyway, go Leafs go.